Hi. Good morning. How are you today? I'm doing well. Doing okay. Stomach's a little off today, but that's fine. Nothing new there. How are you today, Niana? I have cat hair all over my mic. She likes to rub her face on it sometimes. Righty. So, I want to do the first dungeon today. That's on my short list of things to do. So, let's make a bow. We're gonna make a bow. We have arrows. Good enough. I just want a little bit of plant fiber on me. We'll repair our weapons and tools in case we need to do some things on the go. Skinning knife should be fine. That stuff should be fine. Okay. We got wraps, we got potions. Doing all right. Long weekend, so I'm doing some grocery shopping. We could get some things going over here, I suppose, because the other thing that we're gonna be doing is moving. Soon. Hashtag soon. Let's make another 150 about. And we really should go get some more stuff. I'm gonna grab these things just so I don't forget, because we're gonna need some bindings. We're gonna take our shitty ones with us, and we're gonna need a truncheon. We could grab the second truncheon for whatever thrall we're gonna take. Why don't we do that? Just in case, because, you know, Sully gets a little uppity sometimes, and he just gets the bloodlust, and he can't contain himself. We're gonna stick that in him. 35, we need to top off his food. We'll top it off again as we leave. We'll probably bring some extra, actually, because in that dungeon, I'm not sure how much damage he's gonna take. But we're gonna bring our level 12 Sully, and by the time we're done, he's either gonna be dead, or he's gonna have some better levels. Either way works for us, because if he dies, he was never good enough to have anyway. We need 7 branches, 7 twines. Have that stuff pretty easily available to us. We're gonna have to shoot somebody on the way too. There's a way to hide this, isn't there? No, because that's in the way of chat, so let me get that out of here. We can just look stuff up in our journey tab if we need to. Shoot an enemy. We know what the next couple are. Alright, we're gonna make our shitty bow. Doesn't need to be good. Just needs to shoot. Arrows. We have the most iron head arrows, so we're just gonna take those with us. Craft a weapon. Completed. Apparently that was one of my things today. Hey, and it actually works this time. Defeat bird creatures. Craft a healing item. Gather berries. Defeat boar creatures. Boar creatures. Oh yeah, there are pigs up there, aren't there? Consume a heart of a hero. So now we can make an eye patch. This item will be delivered to your character's inventory. This item can only be claimed once. I see. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so while that's going, Sully, come on. I'm gonna go grab some more metal so that it's cooking while we're gone. I want to make sure that our stations are doing things as we are doing things, because we always need resources. They don't need to be like fully good, topped off, but I do want a fair bit at the very least. We'll have to make sure that our dryer is doing its thing too, because we're gonna need a lot of that. I was doing some base planning last night about what I want to do, and I had this idea in my head about having this kind of triangular base, and it's gonna work, or at least it can work if I don't screw it up. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I usually build floors throughout the whole base, like I do the whole floor, but I don't think I'm gonna do that this time. I think I'm just gonna do the outside, and then just like the buildings, I'm gonna do floors. Otherwise, it's gonna be just ground. It's gonna be open, which I also kind of like because, you know, it gives more of a castle sort of feel, more of a, you know, medieval castle sort of thing. I'm really into that style, medieval castles, and I mean, like, a Tudor style home is like, I wish I could live in. It's my favorite style. But I like that look. You know, any sort of castle, particularly European, but I like Asian style castles as well. Those are really nice. It's a definitely a different feel. I've been to quite a few castle ruins. I visited some friends in Germany, and we went around and looked at some of the castles. And some of them are, you know, in better states than others. Some of them are just ruins. Some of them they've kind of revitalized, so you can kind of see what they were like in their heyday. And then I also lived in Japan for 3 years, so I also went in, well, I lived in Okinawa, which is in Japan. Is owned by Japan. They are different, though. But they have a few castles on island as well, and I went and visited those while I was there. And again, some of them were just ruins, where you could see, like, there used to be walls here. This is where the courtyard used to be, and there were, like, some art. Some artworks done of like what the castle used to look like when it was still standing. But I got to go visit Shuri Castle before it burned down. So that was really cool. Not that it burned down, that I got to go visit it. Like, it's really sad that it doesn't exist anymore. I don't know if they're rebuilding it or not. That happened after I had left. But it was definitely cool. They had a beautiful Zen garden there. You got to walk through and see all the rooms and how it was, the throne room, and they had artifacts there that had been found on site. Really cool stuff. Okay, so we're good there. Yeah, we are good in these places. So let's grab out this resin. You can continue to make me thing. Go ahead. Good. You're gonna be kept busy for a bit. I'll just make the rest of them. I'll have more iron. That's fine. You know what I can even do? I can do this, split that, and then I'll give some of this over here. That'll make 140, so I'll have a little bit extra. And it's just getting dark as I'm about to leave, which is, you know, perfect. I wouldn't have it any other way. Gotta top myself off for food. Okay. So you're good. I'm good. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. So we're going all the way west. To the I can't remember what it's called. It's called the Dregs or the sewer or something like that. It is a sewer that we're going to. And while we're there, we're gonna have to do a couple of puzzles. But overall, it's a good time. Especially the first time going through.
For the Black Hand.
This dungeon isn't required for game completion, but I would say it is recommended because we're gonna get an item here, which is also like an NPC. Also, the tentacles are gone, so there's got to be some sort of bug happening because just like how if I mine out everything, some of the resources come back, but some of them don't. It seems like when that portal opens, it'll be stuck open until I close my game and then reopen it. That like resets it. So there's some sort of timer happening, but it's not triggering the event where the portal closes. Because that happened to us last time as well. And it could be that it's also that if we were further away, like if we unloaded the area, then that would fix it as well. When we came back, you know, it would gather that data, it would see that the timer was done, and then it would not load in that maelstrom or whatever. But it is, yeah, it's just kind of strange. So I wonder, that maelstrom might be happening other places. And yeah, just staying there as our game session is going, because we haven't really explored too much. We haven't really gone away from our base very much because we haven't needed to. I like to get really well nested into my little space. We're gonna need some light here. So we got. Okay, nah, we're good. We're good. I got my sickle on me, right? I didn't put that away? Okay, good. While we're over here, we can gather some of this stuff. Aloe leaves. And we can also grab some glowing goop when we're in the cave, because we're gonna have some of that there. I got my daggers on me as well. We're probably going to use the daggers on the boss. That's probably going to be be our best route. Because you can only attack him or her sometimes. So those bleed procs will probably be better than just trying to do damage while we can. And you'll see what I mean when we get there. Only 2 hits. Okay, we're at the Sentinels. Getting closer. We need to be right at the mouth of this river here, which is all coming from a sewer, so yeah, let's leave that one alone. You can imagine how, you know, the water is, I'm sure. This is probably an Exiles camp here. Exile camps are all along this river, and they're like the lowest level, lowest tier of thralls. Even lower than our Black Hand guys, so. Yeah, like, we could go over there and scout that camp, but we don't really need to. I'll probably put this away now. Yeah, I can see. I think this place is commonly referred to as Noob River, which is fine because there is enough things around here. It's decent. Who are you? You have a little skull. Arnos of Samaria. Come here, buddy. Skull enemy, my ass. He doesn't have anything for us, though. I think we need to be on this side as we go up, because there's it's like a couple of cliffs, and we'll have to like get up them. And I think the ramp up is on this side. We're just gonna run past. This is fine. These guys aren't really gonna have anything for us, so I don't really care. I believe these shrubberies, these fern ones, you can find queen bees in. And we're gonna need some of those later. I think you can also find queen bees up where we're gonna go. I just don't remember what bushes you can find them in, and they're kind of rare. But the queen bees are really nice for the beehives, because you can put the worker bees in the beehive, and they will. It's kind of like putting bark in your dryer. You know, it'll whittle down, but when they run out, they're out. Whereas if you put a queen in there, I think it generates bees. Really? Why not? Level 1 armor. Oh hey, are those arrows that I use, or have? They are. Got a little bit of iron here. A single or a double iron node. I remember my first playthrough, iron was so difficult to find. Because if you don't know where to look, you're going to be looking for a while, because it's a big map. Okay, that way, right? Yeah, okay, so we're going to that structure over there. And to get into the place, we're going to have to make a sacrifice. Which isn't going to be Sully. We're gonna find somebody. Which is why we have our truncheons with us. Trying to figure that out the first time is rough. I remember the first time doing this. You going through the camp, kill everybody. Right, just absolutely murder everyone. Oh, this is taking me up a different path. And then you get there, and first you gotta figure out with the puzzle. Right, and a lot of the things in Conan are shown by ghosts. Yep. So you see this group of ghosts there, and we'll see it when we go up there. And you're like, what is that? What are they doing? And then, you know, eventually you figure out, oh, they're like sacrificing a person, and then they're going somewhere after that. So it's like, okay. And then you go to get people, and you've already killed everybody, so you have to wait for them to respawn. And you may not have thought to bring a truncheon with you, because why would you? We'll kill these guys, and then we'll switch to truncheon further up.
Come into the light, shine.
Decently leveled guys around here. Okay, let's switch you before you break. We're gonna do that. We're gonna grab these. We could grab this food, I guess. Mostly for Sully. He might need it later. I should have grabbed an extra stack. I don't know how much he's gonna go through. I like that they say come to the light, Shadow, like it isn't fucking broad daylight. It's not like we're sneaking around. This was not the ghosty I was talking about. There's a book here. Which, if I could grab it, here we go. So, I learned how to comb my hair.
You're already eaten.
I didn't know how to do that before, for some reason. We'll grab these arrows, we'll grab these. I don't want to get too weighed down. I see there is a, sorcerer over there. Hey, we'll kill one closer to the stairs. Or knock one out closer to the stairs. Make sure not to kill them. We're gonna take all that. Interact. Interact. Can I not interact? Is there like a note or something? What am I supposed to be interacting with? You have found a sorcerer's spell. Okay, so you can pick up some stuff on the desks and things. Alright. Good to know. We'll have to keep an eye out for when we find more of those. I should... Not that guy. No. Take time to get it here. If I don't have to.
Will have your soul.
You're almost dead. Okay, I saw a guy standing, so he's gonna be our guy, I think. You stuck in a rock. There we go. Oh, he led me to a chest. He just wanted to show me the loot. So nice of him. Another one over here. I'll check these boxes. Maybe there could be something. We'll take those skulls because we need them for high level pouches, spell component pouches. We're really good on bones right now, so they're just gonna weigh us down. I need to keep my weight in the green. I don't have to, but it will benefit us. Who are you? Cannibal Brute. I say I don't want to get a tier 3 guy, and now...
You will have yourself.
Here we are. I could kill him and look for another guy that maybe didn't aggro.
Dance for me now or swing for me later.
He's here, so...
You've no chance, mate.
He's almost down already anyway. We have steel truncheons. It's too bad we can't take him as a thrall. Probably make a good addition. Okay, switch to bindings. We're gonna take him up here. And now we're gonna see those. Oh, there were more people right here. Well, shit. We need to make a worthy sacrifice. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Don't ask questions. The Dregs. It is the Dregs. Okay, now we're gonna see these ghosts. Okay, there's a person. Dies. And then they go through the floor. So you're like, okay, that's weird. And I don't know if you have to knock them out. You may be able to lure them, but it's kind of hard to do that. Knocking them out is definitely the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
Yep. Now the tricky part's just gonna be hitting this guy. There we are. I was worried it didn't count. Okay, now we're gonna get weird whispers in our ear. What did you have on you? Watcher mask. Cool. We'll take this. We'll take the glass, sure. Down we go. Right into the sewer. And I know it's a sewer, because a nice talking stone plate is going to tell us so. Right here. What the hell is that? Is that what the note, what the stone was? I guess so. It didn't used to be. Okay, yeah, and then it's gonna show them diving. It's gonna be like, hey, there's stuff down there, dummy. We can grab this glowing goop, switch to this. We're gonna get all this glowing goop. Because we need that for a few things. The main thing is for our spellbook. We need glowing goop for our next set of spells. But you can also use it for cool blue torches. I like the blue torches. They're neato. So we're gonna try to collect some of that for decoration. Yeah, and we're gonna be getting whispered sweet nothings directly into our ear parts. Of an unknown entity. No. Thank you. Nice. Okay, we almost have 1,000 goop already. Which you need a bunch of it, so it's fine. This is a good place to get it. It's just kind of it's a pain to get into the dregs because you have to make a sacrifice every time you want to come down here. And it gets kind of annoying. I mean, there are other places to get this stuff too. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. There we go. So we got 1,000 goop now. Which, you know, might be enough for us.
You'll dance for me now or swing for me later.
Another quirk of these dungeons is that you can't climb anything inside. So that's just something you have to deal with. We have bones, we don't need those. We'll drop these. I just want to stay light. We're gonna be running into some, opposition up here. We're gonna need our bow on our quick bar. We'll replace our... we should probably put our daggers on our bar too, just in case. Alright. This here. So these ghosties stand in front of this, and then they just walk through it. So in my brain, I'm thinking there's gotta be a lever, right? Because there's like this big wall here. So I looked around for a lever for an embarrassing long amount of time. What you have to do is just walk up to it, because it doesn't give you a prompt. You just have to walk up to it and interact with it. Press the, for me, the X button. And that was super confusing for a very long time. I got stuck here for a while. Alright. So the voice is saying, come to me. Now... First part of the puzzle. So you can't climb these things, right? Not at all. Cannot climb this. And there's this weird button-looking thing. Well... Again, if you don't know to do that, you're gonna be stuck here a while. So you hit the buttons, it raises the water level, and voila, you can proceed. Okay, so now we gotta look for buttons. I think we just need to hit the one. Yeah, here we go. So there's this way. I think there might be some other stuff like on the sides, but we don't care about that. Little side passages or something. This one is a two-parter, I believe.
Yeah.
It's like a Nightmare Zelda dungeon. Yeah, kinda. And then we have this one. If the boss whispered into your ear in a weird language. I think the first time we did this, we thought, because there's another button on the other side, we thought we had to line it up, like timed shots. So we spent a bunch of time doing that. Like making sure to get lined up. Yeah, okay, 3, 2, 1, shoot, and then going. I don't think I can jump up there. Although maybe I can. Maybe I gotta wait for the water. This water to go down. This one comes up. Can't remember. I may have just had to be faster. Let's see. Yeah, we can't climb this. So I believe maybe we do need to shoot both of them. This is up and staying up. So as this recedes, let's see if this comes up. Otherwise, we'll need to maybe shoot the other one. I don't see this doing anything, though. I'm not missing a button, am I? It's been a while since I've been through here. Okay, yeah, that's not doing anything. So I guess we do need to shoot both of them. Punch it. There we go. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Yeah, I see that water level's up now. We just missed it. It's okay, it'll come back up. At least it should. Yeah, there it's going. It's gotta swim in the sewer water. It's fine. There we go. Perfect. Now we're gonna run into a little opposition, just a little. Luckily, we have ancient weapons, so these guys aren't gonna be too bad. The first time going through here, though, when you have, like, iron weapons, it takes a while. This part is especially bad when you have to fight, like, 4 of them at the same time. So make sure you are prepared if you go do this. Otherwise, the game is going to let you know that you made a mistake. There's a side room here or something. There's a side room in one of these that leads down to, like, a chest, I think? Maybe it's up here. No, I think it was back there somewhere. That's fine. There's some more glowing goop stuff. Grab that since we're right here. We're gonna need a bow again. Get up. Thank you. Okay, so we got a button there. That must be the one. Can I make that shot from here? Oh, not like that. That looks like we hit it. Yeah, we did. Water level's rising. When in doubt, always go left. That's the rule. And now... Close now. Alright. And now we get to see the pretty lady that's been whispering to us. Kill these undead first.
Hey! You've no chance, mate.
There she is. Yeah. I might have to get hit so my thrall goes up there. Or not. Actually, Sully wants no part of this. He's like, no thanks. I see that and pass. Here, I'll get hit once. It's gonna jump. Full bleed stacks. That thing's probably gonna bleed out and die right here. I think the first time we did this, we killed it with bows. Because that pool it's sitting in is acid. And it doesn't feel good. Come on. Oh, we're gonna need our skinning knife. Actually, we'll just hit it with our hatchet. That'll get enough stuff that we... Because it has some, oh, there he goes. Oh, he's got a truncheon, that's why. I never gave him back his weapon. Oops. There we go. So from this thing you can grab some neato stuff. Abysmal flesh. Let's go grab this first. There's a book down here. If you don't get it fast enough, the acid level will rise back up, and then you're not going to be able to switch his weapon. I forgot to do that. That's why he hasn't been such a big help. My bad. But you're good on, yeah, you're good on food. We're totally good. And that's the first dungeon. That's it. And then there's a quick way out right here that you just interact with, even though there's no button to say interact. And that's it, that's the whole thing. The first time going through there, especially if you are a little low level, a little unprepared, it's a little bit of a harder go, for sure. But since we kind of know what we're doing, not so bad. Now we harvest resources twice as fast. And we walk home. Only not all the way home, because we got this Staff of the Triumvirate. A staff topped with a serpentine skull. This staff, found in the pit, the acid pit alongside the abysmal remnant, is marked with an ancient language. The first runs along the length of the staff in glowing runes, whereas the second is carved rudely over the top of the first script, obscuring pieces of it. While unintelligible at first glance, beneath the glow of the bracelet, the runes shape themselves into a recognizable script that reads, "A gift from the bee. Give us advice E. And allow us to control the T. Must be brought R, the tower of the bat, where A, placed on the altar Y, awakened to share with us E, only awakened by R and their blood," spelling out betrayer. Reading the script is one thing, understanding what it means is something else entirely. Discrimination against Sullys. Yeah, sorry. Our Sully friends are going to be very temporary, because when we get up north, you will see the difference. So if you saw when we read the book, we learned some things. And we can go over here and look. So we learned abysmal arrows, abysmal daggers, abysmal sword, dredger we learned earlier, and that's how we learned how to make the glowing sticks and the breathing potions and things. Arcane staff, ancestral knowledge. I don't know why I know this epic stuff. It's weird, but whatever. Reptile armor, which you make from his pieces. And there was one thing that I didn't recognize, and that was the herpetology. I did not recognize what that was, and I don't see it on my list here. Yeah, I don't see anything that Midnight Alchemist. Oh, here it is. Herpetology. Oh, it's just the armor. Okay. So yeah, you can learn how to make abysmal stuff. And you can farm that boss for his bits to make pieces of armor or weapons. I believe his weapons give a poison effect on them, that's why they are desirable kind of early game. But for now, we have better stuff already, so we're not going to bother with that. I believe his armor is decent. It's a medium armor, and it increases, the different pieces increase different attributes. I think before, if you wore the whole set, it would be all of your attributes were increased by a number. I don't remember. I don't know if that's still what it is, because they've changed things. But yeah, all in all, not so bad. We should actually... He has 25 meat. We're gonna collect some more meat, because on our way back home, we're gonna hit the Temple of the Bat and get our staff awakened. But there is a guardian up there. There is a reason it's called the Temple of the Bat, and we're gonna go find out why. Alright, that's good. This gives me dried wood. Nope, that gives me branches. Go make a little campfire here quick, cook up some food. That's more than good enough. I'd like to do it next to the water so that I can drink while we're doing it. So we'll just run down there. We're not gonna have as many hyenas either bothering us. I think the Temple of the Bat, or the Tower of the Bat, rather, I keep calling it Temple, is here, maybe? We'll go look. I'll maybe recognize it when we get there. We'll find out. My memory is spotty, because it's been a good hot minute since I've done all this. That's a nice color on that bird. Little hyena pup. We'll leave him alone. We don't need hyena pups. The demon-blooded hyenas are okay, but the regular hyenas are just not worth your time. Unless you want a little pup to follow you around, in which case it's completely worth it. I prefer to get wolves up north. We haven't encountered a wolf yet, and that's because wolves are mean. They're tough. Especially the demon-blooded ones, the white wolves. Yeah. Those guys mean business. Alright. So we're here next to water. Sully's down here with us. I don't think things are gonna chase us down here. They're just stuck on top. They want our goodies, but they can't get it. I need some rocks. Easy enough. And we'll put those branches in there that I've got. Those are gonna go super fast, but we don't care about that. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of stuff in here that I don't need, actually, because I would like to get down to under 50%. There we go. Any other things that we don't need? We'll throw these in there. We don't need those. Throw those in there. That's just weighing us down. We'll keep the horns. But yeah, we're in the green now, so our stamina is going to be at a decent place. We'll toss that fibrous binding on the ground. We don't need that anymore. We have, we can make leather ones, so no need to have the fiber ones anymore. If we really need to, we can just make them out of our inventory, so it's not a loss or anything. That'll also keep the weight down a bit. Nearly done. You didn't have anything in your inventory, did you? Nope, you don't. So if anything, I could also place some stuff in his inventory to further keep weight down. But I think we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna keep one for myself, just to top off. But he's good. I'm good. So let's go find that tower. We're gonna head north first. And I think it's north of us. But we'll see. Okay, well, I was gonna leave them alone, but then he shot me. Anything on? Ooh, he's got dye. Hell yeah, green dye. We haven't done any fashion yet, but once we get our epic armor, we'll make sure to do that. And our stuff probably isn't going to look like this. We're going to transmog it. Oh, and there's the sorcerer table, the thaumaturgy table. You can transmog stuff in game now, like base game. And this is a disgusting looking spider, and I hate it. Wow, that makes me uncomfortable. Didn't like that one. Ghost, why were you here? Is there a note somewhere? Skittering Cavern. I remember Skittering Cavern. So this must be where they moved the world boss. The world boss spider. Because I think the Skittering Cavern used to be over on the opposite side, where the, I swear it was where we went into the cave to get the book and the staff. I could be wrong, but I thought it was right there. I don't know what that ghost was trying to tell us. Maybe that's just that there's poison inside. Don't know. Which camp is this? I moved into that shot. Oh, she stunned me out of my my finisher. Rude. Oh, bearer. Hi. Official bearer 1. I'll take your pack though. Maybe your hat if you were so kind. Take that. I still hear combat music. There's still a couple of them around. I'll take those noxious orbs. With the empty one. We haven't made a casting table yet. We haven't really needed to. I think we will have to later or something. I don't remember what though. If we do sorcery, then we did see a recipe for ritually collecting blood. So that is something that we would probably have to build the glass jars for. Just the one chest. We did, nope, there is a second chest. And there was a bearer here, so we have that box, whatever he's got inside. We're not going to open it right now because the box itself is lighter than what's inside of it. But it could be some really nice stuff in there. It could be alchemical base. That's probably the best thing you're going to find out of those boxes. And they usually drop in stacks of like 500, I think. Or it could be just stone, it could be feathers, it could be... Yeah, that's the Tower of the Bat. We are going the right way. It could be a lot of things, but in any case, it's always good. Because for a pack that only weighs, what is it, like 5 units of weight, just killing a bearer for it, like, it's pretty much always worth it. You haven't really been attacking Sully. What's going on with you today? Okay, no, he's doing it. He's just a little slow to respond today. I don't know why. That's a iron rocknose? Yes. So is this one.
You'll dance for me now or swing for me later.
A lot of iron over here. Alright, come on, guys. I'm not looking to play with you right now. I have other things to do. So we gotta climb up this. And over here is probably your best bet to climb it. If you're low on stamina, then you're probably going to want to go up this path. Having the climbing gloves helps for this too. But going and getting the recipe for climbing gloves is a little bit of a trek. While we're leveled up. Oh, I think I got a level 2. Actually, didn't say. Yeah, I did. Let's see. Vitality will give us a 100 health boost, which is awesome. While below 50%, you deal 25% more damage and gain 100 armor. That could be very useful. The armor at lower levels of health. Getting our agility up to the first point would be really good too, because we're attacking a lot of things from behind, and having that increased damage could be super useful. Helps you act after dodge. Slightly increases the size of your stamina pool. So our damage is pretty decent right now. Let's do the agility, because it just says damage. It just says damage, so that'll work with our concussive damage, I'm assuming, as well. Excuse me. At least I assume it's going to work with our concussive damage. Alright. Let's go get up this tower. There's also, oh, there's a recipe book up here too, I forgot. One of the cooking books. There are a whole bunch of cooking books scattered around that teach you different cooking recipes. And I can't tell you where they are. I remember like 2 of them, 3 of them maybe. I think the book is right over here on this side. There we go. Ooh. Let's see what it has to say.
In the beginning, it was thus.
Uh-huh.
The blackness of an utter void, with the cold winds of cosmic space blowing through.
I wonder if these are the same
We have not
talking
forgotten
stones.
our origin, slave, nor the immensity of the void. Nightly,
Yeah.
the star dreamers search the heavens for their wisdom.
See that?
And at
That
midnight,
biggins over there?
a moonbeam messenger carries the whispered dreaming back to the Warmaker, the Archivist, and the Priest King.
The Archivist.
Thus,
We need to go
is
pay
our
him a visit.
future read from the heavens and engraved on this earth. Your service
Tower of
here
Bats.
will bring you much honor.
Here he is. He's large and in charge. Hopefully he doesn't kill us. I'm gonna talk to this stone. Sorry if this is a repeat.
Slave,
Yep, it sure is. I wonder why they put 2 up here that are the same.
the blackness of an utter void, with the cold winds
All right,
of
let's go get
cosmic
him.
space blowing through it. We have not forgotten
Oh, here's the
our
book.
origin,
There we go.
slave,
Specials cooking 8.
nor the immensity of the void.
Hi.
The star
we're gonna
dreamers
pull him down
search
here.
the heavens for their wisdom, and at midnight,
Into a larger area, because he does this big
carries the
AoE.
whispered dreaming back to the Warmaker, the Archivist, and the Priest King. Thus is our future read from the heavens and engraved on this
I
earth.
mean, this works.
Your service here will bring you much honor.
You'll dance for me now or swing for me later.
I will cheese the hell out of this guy. I give no fucks.
Pokey pokey, mate.
That bleed's taking him down too.
You've no chance, mate.
Well, normally it's not this easy. He does have he has a rather large AoE slam that he does, that you need to not be around for. So we're gonna get bat skin. We got some albino bat demon blood. If we hit him with the cleaver, we'll get some bat demon head, which doesn't count as a boss head, huh? Bat demon head. I thought that used to be the white demon head, or white bat demon head, and that counted as a boss, but maybe they changed that. Or maybe it was just always that. Okay, so at the altar of the bat, we need to put in the staff, the albino bat demon blood, which the game doesn't. I mean, it might tell you in the description of the albino bat demon blood. I didn't check, but figuring that out takes a while. And now we have the awakened staff of the Triumvirate, which we will go place when we get home. Press. Oh yeah, right. That's just that. I don't think there's anything else over here. There's a couple of iron things. Those look like they're gonna be something, and they're not, ever. We tried to figure that out for a while in the first playthrough. But otherwise, that's it. So, doing that, and now we have some direction. And when we get home, you'll see, because the staff is actually like a bound demon, and he will give you advice on what to do next if you are stuck in trying to complete the game. Which way's home? Basically directly east. I'm not gonna fight all you guys. I don't care. Down we go. Oh wait, there was some waiting down here for us. They knew. It was a trap. Luckily, they don't run very fast. Those guys do, though. Getting to know the art of running away is super helpful in these games. That's the summoning place. We went and found that earlier. Is it getting dark? Okay, yeah, it's just getting dark. Oh. Alright! I guess their people needed them. That Rocknose Fall is a long way, though. We can go kill that kudu, but we don't need to. It's fine. Oh yeah, there are birds down there, too. We could go kill them. We do need to kill bird creatures for one of our little challenge things. Oh yes, The Art of Running Away, written by the younger son brother. You never read that one? Required reading, I thought. Very helpful for this type of game, and Dark Souls or Souls-like games. Because when I first started playing those games, Dark Souls and Dark Souls adjacent, I would go through and kill everything, like literally everything, as I went through, which takes a lot of time. And it wasn't such a big deal until I started playing Bloodborne. And trying to kill everything in that first area as you just get into the city takes so long because there's so many enemies, there's so many patrols, and you can just dodge a bunch of them or just run away from them for the most part, and it's fine. So my first experience with Bloodborne was a difficult one, but I think that's true for everybody. Because Bloodborne is definitely a different kind of game from Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2, which were the only two out at the time. Demon Souls 2, I guess. But Demon Souls is basically Dark Souls. 0.5. We already got the dance, right? I believe so. I believe we went and got that. nearly home already. Then we'll place that staff. We'll talk to him. Or her, I guess. It? I don't know. Do demons have genders? And then I guess we'll go scout a place to move to. And by scout, I mean go set up a little starter house so that we can start moving everything up there. Because moving day is a coming, and it's gonna take a while to move all of our stuff. Because we don't have a bearer or anything. All we have is Simba with his 10 spaces. Which is better than 5 for our regular thrall like Sully. But it's still a little bit of a time. Should also make sure that Simba isn't gonna die either. Because I don't think his health is very high. He doesn't even have his first perk yet. Alright, back home. Yeah, he's only level 7 and he's only got 800 health. If we run through, nothing should, like, stop and beat on him very much, but it still worries me a bit. Because if he dies on the way up there, we're screwed. Because that means all the stuff that he's going to have on him, which is going to be super heavy, we're not going to be able to carry, and we might end up losing. So it's a little bit of a gamble. Alright, that's it. Let's make some potions. We'll make some wraps. The numbing wraps require alchemical base, so we're not going to worry about those right now. We'll make like 3 more of those, even though we haven't even used any wraps yet. The eyes and the other stuff that can go into here. Abysmal flesh, that stuff's gonna rot. You can cook it. The abysmal flesh, I think, works well for maybe feeding to animals. As they're growing, it might give them a better chance to become a demon or an improved type creature, demon type creature. Although maybe I'm imagining that. I don't quite remember. Got a bunch of these orbs we can put away. Let's see. Bat skin. We'll strip down. That just strips into regular hide, if I remember right. Demon blood. We'll throw the heads in there. Feral flesh. And there is going to be mine. Yep. And then we have that glowing goop. Where did we put that? Oh, maybe I threw the essence into my inventory and then didn't put it anywhere. This stuff that we have down here, that can just go into the ground. I was saving it, but by now we have enough stuff, we're not gonna have to worry about it. We can take this gold out too. And this bone meal, that doesn't need to be in there either. Throw the, oh, not on the ground. Don't do that. Move that over. We'll keep the skulls because we're gonna need those. These can go on the ground. Let's see what our material is. We got 500 wood and 500 plant fiber. So, not like anything special, but we didn't really put a lot of effort in to get it, so can't complain too much. Make all that into rope. And our bow can go into our chest here. We can throw our clubs. Oh, let's talk to the staff while we are putting things away. Let's see. You're gonna come with us up north, so wherever we put you is gonna be very temporary. But here is as good a place as any.
I live again! Oh, may the earth tremble at my coming, and all of that. Oh, hello! Well, I have you to thank for awakening me, yes? Oh, you've done a very great thing. My former masters were upset with my advice. I was thrown into that sewer in a fit of pique. Apparently, my endless wisdom was only at a premium when they were winning the war.
Endless wisdom. Oh, I gotta be kind of close to him.
Oh, look at this place.
We missed it.
I haven't seen such a mess since the fall of Fallujah. And look, the Archivist. Oh, sorry-looking shade that he is. He could probably tell us something about the current situation. Besides, they used to be thick as thieves with my old master. Together, they created that bracelet you're wearing. He might be able to tell you how to get rid of it. Just don't believe anything he says about me. Oh, look at this place.
We missed his dialogue. But basically he's like, he's been stuck in the... They threw him into the sewer, and then like a snake ate him, and then became the Abysmal Remnant. And he complains about it because of the smell. But, so we got him. He gave us our hint, which is... Go talk to the Archivist. Now, he doesn't tell you where the Archivist is. But you can probably guess somewhere in the city, in the unnamed city. I did not guess that. I think we went, like, basically the whole game without ever talking to the Archivist. But we can go do that while we are getting things set up. Not the wheel. Throw our pages in here. We also have a new page to use. Oh, we have two. So what are our next two? We need glowing goop, we need savory flesh. Easy, we already have that stuff. Let's go get that right now. And we processed that dungeon pretty quick. We got done with that a lot faster than I thought we were going to. Just considering it was so far away. Alright, we're gonna throw these in here. Put the book in there though. Dummy. Sully, you wanna not stand in the doorway anywhere? Anywhere else but there? Thank you. Where's our book? Alchemist Bench. Alright, let's see what our new spells are gonna be. I like the animation. Looks cool. The table lights up too. Abyssal Mount, Horse and Rhino. Damn, that's pretty nice. Also, we gained some corruption when we did that. I saw it choked up a little bit. Next, Volatile Glands. The human flesh is easy to get, but the Volatile Glands are a little harder. we might be able to get them from the iguanas up the river. We'll go check that in a bit. For now, I want to get this stuff offloaded. And we need to make sure that our crafting stations are doing their thing as well. I don't know why I've been keeping these glass panes. We're not going to need them for a long time, but it's fine. Abysmal Flesh. This can just go in here. It's not really that big of a deal. It's fine. Alright. So we got that sorted out. Sully. No, you're not Sully. There you are. Oh, you're stuck again. That's good. Actually, did I ever give you food? Nope, sure didn't. It's been sitting here starving. I never built a thrall pot, and we're not going to. We're so close to moving now. We can throw our daggers in there. We don't need to carry that around with us. Alright, let's go grab some iron. And we're gonna go make sure our stations are doing their things. And then we'll go check the iguanas to see if we can pull some volatile glands from them. And if we can't, then we'll just head up north. If we can, then we'll gather them and we'll do our next spell. Because I'm a little interested now, especially since we can do summon a mount. I wonder how long the mount lasts for. Maybe until you get off. That'd be nice. But we'll go up and scout an area, make a little temp house that we can build our actual house in. Are you gonna attack that? Yep. Okay, he's got it. You got it. I believe in you. Gotta hit him though. I thought those two hits were gonna take him down, but no such luck. We'll go gather this iron. Should we go into the Executioner's Cave? The Executioner's Cave takes a while, and it's mostly for the brimstone. And we have so much brimstone right now.
Dance for me now or swing for me later.
You can really never have enough, but I'm gonna have to move all that stuff. I don't want to. We'll have to get a bear thrall once we move up north. I was thinking about getting one before, so it could help us move. But if we wait until we go up north, we can get a Nordheimer bearer. And though that's gonna be, even if we get a tier 3 Nordheimer bearer, they'll probably be better than our Sully, our current Sully. Unless they changed how thrall scaling works, which I hope not. What are we at? 1500? That'll keep him busy for a while. It's good enough, at least. We'll gather some glather? We'll gather some rocks for our other smelter to make bricks. And that will also keep them busy for a while. Sully, get over here. Because we're also going to need a bunch of bricks. Especially considering you need to make bricks first and then make those bricks into hardened bricks. We're going to be making bricks for days. Because I believe this... Well, actually, I don't know. Does the Stormglass require hardened bricks? I don't know if it does. So we might just need it for our like improved wheel and our really nice like crafting stations and stuff. Like the armored animal pen, the greater wheel requires it. What other big things are we gonna make when we're out there? Not much is coming to mind actually, but we'll get there. All right. You work on that. Take these iron out. I wonder if he finished. He sure did. Have him make another 40 for now. He got done with all of those. $219 steel bars. How many steel bars are we up to? Almost 1,000. We almost got a full stack. Nice. So that's just silver. I would grind it down, but keeping a full stack of the bars, since we're gonna move soon, is probably a better idea. So that can sit and do its thing. How many dried woods did we make? We got a few. We still are at 98 bark, so that's good. Better than expected, to be honest. I'm gonna make all of those into insulated woods, because we're gonna need a lot of that. And might as well make some seal fire. We're always gonna need that. Okay, so that's good. On to iguanas. We're gonna go get some iguanas and see what we can get. I don't know what the best thing to use to get their glands is. Probably cleaver? Meat cleaver? I'm not sure. We'll do some experimentation. What's our armor doing? Good. Okay, yeah, we just repaired it at the end of last stream. Good thinking, me. We could also gather this iron since we're going down here. I mean, might as well grab it. It's on the way. And we'll just throw it in Sully so it doesn't weigh us down. What I should do is go kill that Croc World boss that's sitting over there. So Sully can get leveled up. 3,000. What is your brute? Not very agile, but they're mighty as few. So that's also decent. So he's building into strength, which is funny because he is an agility thrall. So kind of bad for what he is, but the strength used to be really nice. We'll probably set him up with a bow later on, since he's mostly into agility. But as far as perks goes, Brutus? Yeah. Brutus. The ballerina. Ballerino. Ballerino for male? Niana, do you know? Ballerino? I think that's the male. Correct. Nice. Good job, Brain. Since he's so agile, I gotta denote him, otherwise I'm gonna go Brutus! Brute, right. And then be sorely disappointed by his stats. Oh, I wonder if the other thralls are finished. I forgot to check. I don't know what their status is. I haven't looked at them for a while. Hopefully they didn't run out of food. Okay, 845. It's a nice little bone. Oh, there's a lot more, actually. Nice. I'm into this. We'll throw some ironstone into our other smelter as well, just to get some iron. Because just regular iron is handy to have. It's always good to have a little bit on you. Or in your base, not on you. I don't know why you carry iron bars in your pocket. There's a lot of iron over here. Man, I didn't realize. We should have been doing this the whole time instead of going into Executioner's Cave.
No chance, mate.
Nice. Almost perfect. Yeah, there's so much iron over here. Oh, I never realized. I think I missed our cave entrance, though. Because we're a little closer to the arena than I usually get. Gained a level. We were putting points into agility. You're right, we're going to get the first point of, or the first perk of agility. For the behind damage. Also, we roll quite a bit, so the extra... speed, adaptability, recovery rate will be helpful for us, because I do dodge quite a bit. Old habits. Good habits, I think. I don't think the rolls give you iframes or anything, but it is helpful for getting the fuck out of the way. Especially with these guys. Oh, spit! He tracked me. I did it a little late. Or early. Words. Difficult. Alright, Cleaver. Volatile Glands. We got 15 of them. Right off the bat. We'll get some extras. Because I think we need Volatile Glands for bombs. It's giving us, Ichor as well. Which is a nice bonus. Oh, cool. We can also pick up... Oh, there's more iron over there. I was gonna say we can pick up the, aloe that's, grows over here. Got nothing that time. Put our sickle, our bar here. I don't see any aloe over on this side, though. Oh, we're nearly full, aren't we? We don't need these heads. Maybe we won't collect a bunch of glands or anything. I mean, we have a bunch of aloe, too, at the house, so we have more than what we've been using. It's gonna be an issue when we move, though, because aloe doesn't grow up north, at least not that I remember. So we'll have to grow it ourselves. We have some seeds. And luckily we've been making a bunch of, compost. Getting a little unlucky with the... We just had the 2 volatile glands now. I want a little bit more. We need to have... We have aloe at home. We're gonna need to make explosives for star metal when the time comes. So we're gonna need that stuff. I don't remember exactly how to make it. Like, maybe we don't need Volatile Glands after all, but I'm pretty sure that we do.
Watch your flanks. Me and my mates are thick as thieves.
Didn't give us any. You're just a gator, I don't care about you. Okay, well anyway, there's better places to get Volatile Glands, I think. So we'll worry about that later when we actually need it. I don't even know how much we need. I think we can get some from... Let's see, I'm trying to think. There are the scary bugs up there, the big ones. But those give Sand Reaper Venom. They don't give Volatile Glands. Maybe this is where you get Volatile Glands. I don't remember another place to get them, actually. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, used to make explosives. Mechanism which causes them to explode is not well understood, although scholars in other lands have reported similar incidents with frogs and ants. Is the key to making components of Demon Fire Orbs. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe before we leave, you know, like one of our last trips, we'll go and collect a bunch of Volatile Glands, or try to, from the iguanas that spawn down there. So that we have some stock for explosives later. I swear there's a better place to farm it, but I can't for the life of me remember it. I mean, that was like 2 years ago, so can't remember everything. I'm out of coffee. Sad. But okay, so we got that going. Our dryer is still doing its thing. It has like 100 bark left, and we had 300 in there, so it's been doing well. That means our tanner is also doing fine where it's at. We have our Firebolt Cauldron making us steel fire. Let's throw all of this in there. Grab another like 250. Put that in here. You are already done. Wow, you are fast. We got 1,000 bricks. Throw those in there. Feral flesh, we don't really need. That's fine. Throw the ichor in here. We need raw human flesh, which I think there's some in this thing. Yep, there sure is. Give them feral flesh. Alright, and this should be the next level. Not quite over the table there, but that's fine. So many pretty colors. Wall of Fire. Now we're talking. Now we're doing spells. What's next? Blood. Brimstone. That's actually pretty easy. We have both of those things. We just don't have the page. We need 10 failed spells to get a regular spell. But we're doing well. Our spellbook is getting filled out. So Wall of Fire, I wonder how good that is. What do we need for Dragon Powder? Wait. Those aren't... That doesn't require Volatile Glands. We need earthenware jug to make explosives. Ooh, we can get the nice wraps now. Stutter wraps. Bandages to use for binding wounds. And our pure aloe extract we can also get. Star metal, we're not gonna worry about star metal for a while. Midnight Alchemist, we got Potion of Natural Learning. Resets knowledge points, and then Bestial Memory resets attribute points. It's very handy for console play, where you can't have mods. What is that? Hardened Seal Short Sword. Okay. Where, if I were explosives, I would be right here. Explosive Jar. Paper Trap, Exploding Trap, Demon Fire Barrage, fired from a trebuchet. And then I would make it in my artisan's table. No, I wouldn't. Alchemist bench? No. Sorcerer table? Nay. Where the hell do I make explosives from? Not this. No. Not the blacksmith's bench, right? Okay, we gotta look. Handcrafted. Oh. Didn't quite expect that. So, the explosives just need earthenware jugs, tar, and dragon powder. And to make dragon powder, it's just Demon Blood, Brimstone, Crystal, Steel Fire. So we don't need Volatile Glands at all for any of those things. So never mind. We won't need that stuff after all. I'll throw this Steel Fire in to here while I'm thinking about it. Just so it, in case he gets through all of that, I mean, who knows? It could happen. Probably have a bunch of tar waiting for me. Not a bunch. Light corruption. What am I getting corruption for? Is that because of my spellbook? Weird. We do have a dancer we could place. I'm trying not to until we move. But okay, so this is good. That's, actually, we should refill our bark, because that's getting kind of low. But I think now, we maybe go talk to the Archivist. So we're gonna have to make another trip back to the unnamed city. This time actually spend some time there. Oh. Yeah. We'll take our daggers with us. I don't know if we'll need our daggers. Nothing that I can think of we will have to use our daggers on. But who knows? Yeah, that stuff's good. How are you doing on food? 47, you're totally good, you're fine. I will refill my stock of roasted haunch. And then I think, yeah, we'll go pay a visit to the Archivist. I forgot I had this purified flesh too, we could use. I'm gonna update my stream title, Archivist, since we have completed first dungeon already. And now, just making sure that we have everything. Don't want to rush off. Okay, we got potions, we got wraps. Our weapon is repaired. Sully is good. Or sorry, Brutus. Excuse me, Brutus, not Sully anymore. His name is Brutus. Level 15. We could take somebody else. We could take our other Sully if we wanted to. 3003. And I'm so surprised that Robert is our better thrall than the named one, but yeah, they're finished. Wow, okay. So Raggy and Tarmand are done. We can take our Kushite Fighter 3 with us. Let's see, we got Nordheimer Fighter. Yeah, that's our other Sully in there. They're gonna sit in this box. Usually I have a thrall box that I throw things in. I'm not that organized yet. But we could take our Fighter 3 with us, or our, Robert is a good boy. Robert is our best boy right now. We could also take Simba to get Simba leveled up a bit. Although I would worry a little bit for Simba's life, because being in the unnamed city is not a good place to be. And Simba doesn't have any armor rating, really. 111. Robert's got 528, and then our Brutus has 811. So Brutus has got it in armor, although the armor that he's wearing gives a lot better value than the stuff that he's wearing, unfortunately, because this stuff looks way better. We'll do some transmogging later when I feel like it. But yeah, maybe we could just take him, because otherwise it's gonna be this guy. I would make him a new weapon. Yeah, maybe we should do that, because then he'll survive a little better. We'll hit some opposition on the way to help him get some levels, and then if he dies, oh well. We haven't put any time into him, as well as we have several named thralls now that we have yet to do anything with. So we'll go make him a new weapon, which is going to be the Ancient Axe. Does the Tinker's Bench have any? No, it doesn't. Steel. Do you happen to have any? Nope, sure don't. I want to try to keep all my steel in the same spot because I don't want to have it like spread out a bunch. Weapon damage kit. I don't think we need our daggers, but I'm going to take them anyway, just in case I forgot about something. There we go. All right, Kushite Fighter number 3. You're also gonna need some food. I should also make you a shield. We'll put this. Bottom chest, please. Thank you. Throw that in there. What do we need for our ancient shield? $18 steel, 3 shaped wood. I'll make this right quick. What do we have? Armor 2. We need to get armor 3. I think we need armors to make silk. I just can't quite remember. All right. Here you go. You can have that, and you can have this. You can have that 4. You're gonna need it. So, follow. Let's get him his behavior set up. Engagement guard me. Tactics, prioritize melee. Keeps the irritate perk on. His follow distance is going to be low. Is the engagement? It is. Attack distance is low. Chase distance is lowest. All right. Yeah, his armor is 702 compared to our Brutus, who is 811. So he's getting over 100 armor from his stats alone, which is pretty good. I'm gonna eat something real quick just to top myself off. And let's go talk to the Archivist. So I think we basically need to go, yep, straight west, straight the way that we came from. Had I been thinking about it, or actually I think I mentioned it before we went into the Dregs, and then I just forgot, because we could have hit it while we were over there, and I just forgot about it. But that's okay. It's not that far. And we'll get our guy leveled up a little bit.
Yeah.
These will be some quick levels here.
Pokey pokey, mate. You'll dance for me now or swing for me later.
There we go. Yeah, catching all sorts of levels right now. And we will take some time to kill some undead at the Unnamed City, because they give really good XP, I think, from what I remember. Yeah, so he's level 3. He hasn't even got up to 1,000 health yet, but it's really going to depend on what his perks are. I guess also his stat distribution, if he gets lucky, like Robert did. Yeah, we'll take these guys out.
Oh, come into the light, shy shadow.
Let's see. Can we get up and around this way? To the right. Because we could go up through the spider way. Let's do that. That might be a little quicker. This is not usually a way that I go. Kind of unfamiliar with this little stretch here. No spiders, huh? I expected there to be, because there's usually spiders all along that ridge. Here's one. These guys are a little tougher, I think. Yeah. Quite a bit tougher. Doubled up. That's a sandstorm, isn't it? That sure is a sandstorm. We'll have to wait for that to pass. So we're just gonna head up a little north towards the arena. I don't think it hits over here. So as long as we stay up in this like grassy area, I think we'll be fine. Can't tell where it's at though. Okay, he's over 1,000 now. Let's see, what do your stats look like while we're waiting? Growth chance, strength 95%, vitality 72%, which is kind of what we want. Plus 14% in parentheses. I wonder if that's just from the type of food that they eat, I think. Later on, we'll care a lot more about that because different food gives them different bonuses to their stats, or their growth chance for their stats. Savory flesh giving just a 14% to vitality. I think that's what that means. But his strength being at 95% is good. I wonder if, for his growth chance for the vitality, if the 72% means total, or if it's 72% plus 14%, totaling out at 86. I'm not sure. Yep, there's the Sandstorm. What is our stuff? 394 health and 164 stamina. Okay. Passive regen 68 per second. Damage 68. Damage from weapon 41. Damage from strength 21. Okay. So our damage is being increased by 50%. Bonus concussive damage 30%. That's nice. Okay, it's over. We can go. Not too bad. Our torch we need to repair. I missed. There we go. I don't want to sit around and wait. Okay, this is the... Right, this is the pit. This is the arena pit here. And the giant spider is over there, right across those rocks. So we don't need to worry about that. And a sandstorm just happened, so we don't want to worry about that. At least on the way there. On the way back, we might. I don't remember how often it happens. We're also gonna have to go talk to the crazy sandstorm guy at some point, which we should probably do before we move as well. I just don't remember where in the order we have to talk to him. We might need a Scourgestone piece, which we have. You might need 3 of them, though. I remember something about that. You might need 3 before you go talk to him, and then it makes an object that then traps, or maybe not traps, but like rebinds the spirit that causes the sandstorm. I don't really remember. It's something close to that, at least. The Tower of the Bats. That's the city there. Is this where the hand is? It is where the hand is. There's a book on that hand. We should go get that while I'm thinking about it. I can't remember if it's a cooking book or not. I don't think it is. I think it's just a emote. But we'll go look anyway. Since we're out and about, I'll go do a little exploring. It's also good for our friend here, as he gets some experience as we're going. I haven't seen a demon croc yet, and I don't know why. I remember they're being fairly common. They must have lowered the spawn rate of them, something, or only made them spawn in certain places. Hand of the Maker. We just learned to come here. Which is, I believe, a very sultry come here. What are some other good things for experience other than undead? There are some critters up north that are good for them, like the skull elk. That guy's pretty good for experience, from what I remember. More of a come hither, yeah. Although maybe come hither is also an emote, which is even more. Yeah, it's Conan. Yeah, all these crocs, they're just regular ones. The better animals are really good for XP, it's just they haven't been shown up. And like, we could go kill the world boss, it would take a while though. And I'm not sure if this guy would survive. I don't know if he's got the health pool to do that yet. Your thralls really don't like to dodge out of the way. They'll take it right on the chin. The shield helps. Which is why I have them with a shield. The axe moveset without the shield is better. So if you're going to be using an axe, I recommend no shield. But your thralls are too stupid, they need the shield. 1400. And I'm not even talking about a well-timed, like, dodge out of the way. It's just like, you know, the thing is looking at you. Maybe I shouldn't stand directly in front of it. Some of these guys give Volatile Glands as well, I think. They explode. What is this place? Oh, did I find this place already? Maybe I did. Where am I? Oh yeah, I did. Never mind. That's the Degenerates. Degenerate cavern? Cave? Something. Warren. Warren of Degenerates. Alright, we're pretty close now. I'm gonna get up on this rock here. Well, I'm gonna let my stamina recover first, I guess. And, we'll probably just go through the Dawn Gate. It's a pretty easy spot to go. But we're gonna hang out here. I'll sit under this just in case a sandstorm shows up, because I'm gonna take a quick break. So I will be right back. I'm back. Holy, it's dark. Wow. Oh, it's just starting to get up there too. Well. Yep. Let's see. Dawn Gate is north, not south. Okay, we'll go do that. There's like a break in the wall somewhere near me. But we don't want to do that because one of them is like there's a whole bunch of bat demons over there, and the bat demons aren't like super tough, but they are annoying. And we want to kill some undead anyway, so we'll just do it at the front gate, so to speak. I forget that we have a mini-map. I think it's so helpful. I forget to look at it though. It's not as useful if you don't look at it. What is this? Little Sigh. Oh, we learned that earlier. Alright, we've been over here before. Yep, okay. We have some extra resources for repairing our torch, should we need to. Oh, I do have a torch attack. Wait, if I'm holding it. But I wonder if that's really effective on undead. Are undead susceptible to fire? I think without the torch it's just a kick, right? Yeah. Which is for kicking shields out of the way? I don't know. I don't really use the kick. The alternate attack, which for me is the L2 button, or left trigger, or whatever it's called on Xbox, is the big overhead chop, which is really handy for certain things. I think this is our gate. Yes, it is. So we'll go over here. There should be some undead standing right outside the gate. Hopefully we pull them one at a time. If I was smarter, I would wait until morning, but here we are. If it's just a couple of them, that's fine. I'm just worried about the big guy coming at me. I would like to get him alone. These undead are also tougher than the ones in the cave. There we go. He's already level 7, man. He's getting up there. He's going fast. Alright, I hear you. Don't see you. Don't have a bow. Go, not too bad. Starting to get light out as well. Enough where I can kind of see. I can see the important guy. Oh, whoa, whoa! Scorpion. I don't remember the scorpions over here. They changed that. I thought the scorpions were on the other side. I don't know if I've ever seen a scorpion over here. Huh. Whatever, I guess. Okay. This guy's a little stronger.
You've got no chance.
Not too much, though. Not as much as I remember. I gained a level. Alright. We're just gonna go right through this front gate. We're basically just gonna run to the Archivist. I'm not gonna take the time to kill the guys outside. Because I don't want to. I don't think they follow you in. If they do, we're gonna be in for a fight. But hopefully we can just avoid it. A lot of this you can just run through.
You've got no chance, mate.
Ooh, he dropped some stuff. Take those. Sometimes you get lucky and these guys drop some decent stuff. There is a skull enemy, a couple of them, skull undead guys that have really good stuff that they drop. They drop like epic bandages and something else. There might be a chest next to them. They dropped a key for. What is this? Steel repair hammer. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Where was your guy that you killed? Alright. That guy right there, the tall one, is like a named dude. He is a really good thrall if you can get him. The treasure hunters that are in the unnamed city, are good. They're strong. They're hard to get. So I wouldn't recommend going and just fighting them, because they're quite a bit harder than these skeletons. So if you're struggling with skeletons, you're gonna have a bad time with those guys. Nope. Hey, come over here. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, well, anyway, we're gonna run through. It's about that time. We'll grab this obelisk on the way. Avoid the lizard skeletons. Those guys are really tough. Okay, got a bracelet attuned. And then right through here. The Archives. Alright, and I don't think anything follows you in to this. I could be wrong. We'll hang out for a second. Where is my guy? He didn't get stuck, did he? Oh no, he's right here. Okay. A little worried. Because if he got stuck out there, he would have been dead. You can interact with one of these bookcases, I think. Something over here. Alright. Let's talk to the Archivist.
Do not be afraid, bonded one.
Learn
I
cartographer.
am just a shadow, a whisper of what once was.
Just gonna stand inside of him and talk to him.
When
Don't
this
worry about it.
kingdom raised knighted pillars of black stone to the sky, I was called the Archivist. Have you come to seek a way free of the bonding bracelet, human? There is only one chance, and a very slim one at that. You must assemble the items of power that were present at its creation. The diadem of the Giant Kings, the mask of the Witch Queen, the tears of two races, the star of the Champion, the heart of the Sands, the shining trapezohedron, and the Serpent Ring of Set. I fear I set you an impossible quest, human. The diadem of the Giant Kings was once worn upon the brow of the Priest King. He fell in battle with Tyros the Deathbringer in the battlefields of the North. More than that, I cannot say. The Priest King was the most passionate and most volatile among us. I fear his downfall will not have been a simple matter.
Yep.
The Witch Queen of Lemuria was our great enemy in the dying days of our race. Her people came to us as refugees. But even as they took our succor, they plotted our downfall. She was present at the creation of the bracelet, lending her power to ours. Her fate is unknown to me, but she always ruled from her city in the swamp to the east. The tears of two races were simple to obtain when we performed the ritual. We simply took our tears and combined them. But who is left to weep for both races?
Although tales persist of Tyros the Deathbringer, he was born of both races. Our blood mingled with theirs. Perhaps his tears could be enough to fulfill the requirement.
We just have to make him cry.
Obtaining them would be quite the feat. The star of the champion lies buried beneath the sands of the arena in the east. I remember well the day that Tyros killed the mighty dragon. He wept to defeat such a noble creature. He placed the star upon its brow. As far as I know, there it remains. The heart of the sands, or simply the Scourge Stone, was an artifact of power. The Priest King used it to create a weapon, the Sandstorm, that he swore would be our salvation. He gave it to the Warmaker to unleash upon our enemies. As far as I know, it was destroyed in the attempt. But perhaps the Warmaker has more insight. The Serpent Ring of Set. It was our most powerful artifact. It was kept in a tomb beneath this city, and then one day, a human came. He had all the words and signs of power. He passed through every ward and trap we had put in place. He took the Serpent Ring of Set, and he left. If you wonder why you wear the bracelet, wonder no more. It must have been this man who called himself Tochamon. Dedicate yourself to recovering the other artifacts. You will not recover the Serpent Ring of Set as long as you are trapped in this empire.
Oh, I see.
Perhaps it will be enough.
Gotcha.
When you have the artifacts, you must place them on the receptacle north of here. Once you have filled this vessel with the artifacts of power,
he didn't tell me about the shining
trapehedron. To remove your bracelet, all that is required is to touch it with the keystone. And then, mortal, you will be free.
Yeah.
But freedom will mean giving up all that these lands have come to offer you. So choose wisely.
Yep. He tells you.
How did I die?
If you leave,
I was betrayed.
Your character gets deleted.
In a place called the Circle of Swords. I went in good faith to meet the Witch Queen. She had promised peace. I was cut down. My bones were left to rot in the wind.
Yep.
And yet, my spirit has always belonged to the Archives, human. So, I am here. And here, I shall remain. Have you come to seek a way free of the bonding race?
He told us all of our quests that we need to complete.
One chance, and a very slim
We need the Scourge Stone. We need the Diadem of the Giant Kings. We need the Tears of Two Races. We need the Star of the Champion. And the Shining Trapezahedron. Trapezahedron, yeah. The Shining D12. Or whatever it is. I think it's D12. So that's it. It's just like 7 things, and you just go to the receptacle and you place them in, and you're done. The Diadem of the Giant Kings, I believe, is in the Nordheimer area all the way to the west, in a cave. I think. The Tears of Two Races are on Tyros. You need to go kill Tyros the Deathbringer. The Deathbringer. And he's a good fight. We're going to go to him anyway because he's got some of the best armor you can get in the game. Not the best. I think the best is in the like cave of the Warmaker or whatever. But the Tyros armor looks cooler, so that's the one that we're gonna get. And it's more than enough to finish the game, in my opinion. What else do we got? The Mask of the Witch Queen, which is all the way to the east in the jungle. That's basically the only reason you need to go to the jungle. We're not gonna hang out there for long. We're just basically gonna be in and out. The Shining Trapezahedron is in the volcano. You have to go fight the volcano boss, who is a dead race lizard man. Did we ever figure out how to get the sorcery stuff? Yes. I have a book that we've been upgrading, a tome. So the cave was close to here. It was Shaleback Hollow? I think it was Shaleback Hollow. Went in there, got a staff, got a reagents pouch, and got a book, the Tome of Kurak. And then we brought it home, and we've been upgrading it. So now we have a bunch of spells. You must have not seen, but earlier we got 2 spells, or rather 3 new spells. One is to summon an abyssal mount horse, and the other one is to summon an abyssal mount rhino. And then the other spell, this is the latest one that we just got, was Wall of Fire. So we're getting into some big boy real spells now. I haven't used it yet. I imagine it's good. I have no idea what Wall of Fire does, how much damage it does, or anything. We should go test it out.
Watch your flanks.
Well, I heard you mention that, but apparently I didn't register it. It happens. But yeah, I'm very interested in the mount. Because I don't really like to have a mount in this game, because they kind of suck and get in the way, and they're not very fast anyway. I don't end up using it very much, because I climb a lot, and I go everywhere. And before, I think they changed this, but before you could only have one companion, and that could either be a thrall helper, like this guy, or your mount. So the mounts were useless. I think they changed that now. I think you can have a horse and a thrall to follow you now. But even still, like, I don't want to have to worry about the horse. That's like a whole nother thing to put points into also. And I just don't care. I don't mind running around the whole time. That's how I did it the first time, my first playthrough. They added horses later. And so that's just the way that we're gonna do it. But with a summonable horse that we don't need to care about that much, that might be worth it if we're gonna go on a long trek somewhere, like the city in the jungle. We can go do that. There's also a shortcut cave, which is pretty near to where our base is going to be, actually. That leads to the jungle. That's probably where we'll end up going from. The staff should have new dialogue for us now as well, since we just talked to the Archivist, and he gave us our quest. And the staff is pretty helpful. At least to let you know, like, where to go. Because the Archivist telling you, like, for the Diadem of the Giant Kings, which I think is the first one that you get. It's definitely the easiest one. He's just like, he fell in battle in the north. And you're like, cool. There's a lot of north. There's a whole lot of north. Like, I don't know where to go. I can't search every single crevice. It would take forever. But I think the staff leads you a little closer to where you're supposed to go. Level 10! He just got his first perk. Good job, friend. You earned your name. We'll look at you later. Just run away. It's fine. We have already determined we do not need Volatile Glands. So I'm not going to bother. I don't remember if there were... Was there anything else we were going to do while we were out? I mean, it's kind of too late now. We're almost home. But... I can't remember all my things on my to-do list. I think now we're just going to go scout an area up north. Which, we have about 30 minutes left of the stream. If we hurry, we can go do it. It's a little bit of a trek. We could bring our staff and try out our abyssal mount. Just an idea. We'll probably end up, you know what, we'll probably end up placing our dancer because that corruption's creeping up there. And I would rather it not. Chat was telling me before that when your corruption gets all the way up, which is 50% of your health and your stamina, then you get new perks. You can corrupt your attributes and get like corrupted perks, which I think replace your old perks, which sounds cool, but then your health and your stamina are halved, so that's less cool. So I don't think we're gonna go for that. I mean, we should probably do it at once just to see what they are. But otherwise, I'm not really gonna plan on doing that because I like having health and stamina. Okay, this stuff's all good. Yep. We didn't even use too much. Let's see, what are your stats? What did you get? Strength decent. Survival expert. Your follower has foregone strength training in favor of endurance training. Not great. Could be worse. Could be worse. The grit does directly affect your armor bonus now, and he is getting about 100 more armor just from his grit. So I guess it's not too bad. His vitality is not very high though. But he is at 1600 health now. So that's something at least. You're better than you were. We need to think of a name for you. Survival is hard to make a name out of. Yeah, you're not so punny with this one. Expert survivalist. We'll think about it. Strider? Aragorn? Oh, because of the survivalist? Makes sense. He was a ranger, right? And that's where I was going with it, yeah. Discount Aragorn. How are we doing here? We're doing well. We never did go get an alchemist. We'll probably have to get one in New Asgard. Okay, nearly out of that. Oh, we forgot to get bark. We forgot to get bark. Damn. Alright, not that big a deal. We'll go get some now. And then we'll go scout an area. How many should we get? Like 200? $200 should be fine, and then, because we're just gonna run up. I could grab some resources to make a little temp house. I probably should if we're gonna go up there. So I should get some resources for making boxes, make a little base up there, which we should have all the resources we need to do, the flotsam. As long as nothing attacks us there. What's our purge meter at? We're not even halfway. We're all the way good. It'd be really convenient if, by the time the purge happens, 'cause by the time the purge happens, we're gonna be all set. But if they, so there's a chance that they'll hit different spots. So there's a chance that when the purge happens, they go to this place over here. Which if they destroy this place, it's like, okay. Because by then we'll have our actual base, our main base up yonder. So that's a thing that could happen. Hopefully we get good luck with the purge as well. I think my last time I tried to play, my purge that I got were like snakes, just all snakes. Which was really too bad because I spent all this time crafting truncheons for all of my thralls, which I had a bunch of by that point. I had enough to surround my whole base. So I had all these truncheons made and things like that. I had them all set up with truncheons, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready for the purge to happen. And then it was like snakes. And I was like, well, then I had to go change them all back to actual weapons so they could defend the place. Alright, who should we take with us? Robert? We can take Simba, but Simba's kind of weak. And I'm afraid of him to die. Discount Aragorn can stay here. I guess we'll just take Brutus. If we can get Brutus up to max, although Brutus's attributes, he got kind of not so good. It's okay, but he's not Robert. We can get Robert maxed out, I guess. I don't want to take out a new thrall either, because we're going to be moving. So I guess we'll just take Brutus. We're going to take our tome and our spell staff and pouch, burlap pouch. We can make a new pouch. 3 bones, 1 putrid meat. Well, that's easy. How many twine was it? 10. Alright, 10 twines, 1 putrid meat, which was on somebody, and 3 bones. And then we'll have a better spell component pouch. There we go. Oh, that's only, oh, I see. It's only 1 per. Yeah, that changes things a little bit. Although, that's fine, I won't need more than that. We're probably gonna run up to get up there, and then on the way back we'll summon. But we won't be able to until we get down past the little basin area. Alright, let's go. Actually, I'm gonna eat before I go, so I don't have to eat my good meat. And, oh, what's it take to make flotsam? Flotsam is stone and wood. Okay, that's gonna be easily attainable when we get up there. And then to make chests, we're gonna need 15 shaped wood, 5 iron reinforcements per. So we'll have enough for like 2, I think. We'll do 3. 45. And 45 and 15. Okay, 45 and 15 should be... Yep, okay, math checks out. We could also, when we get up there, get a bedroll made. In case we need to spawn up there. Rawhide bedroll, we'll make that. I need hide. We'll get it. On the way. Our durabilities are good. Let's go. So we just need to get a little bit of hide on the way, regular hide. Which, what's the best thing that's gonna give us that? We'll probably end up having to kill some wolves on the way. So maybe just do that. Because the rock noses we're about to run into aren't going to give us hide. Well, we could kill a guy. They give us hide. Like, we can just go kill those guys right across the river there. Let's do that. That'll be easier. You too? I don't know how we got stuck on that rock.
Ahoy there!
Yeah. Sure. What about you? Ooh. Yeah, take the 2. Alright, and we can make it right out of our inventory. Good. So now we'll have a bedroll for up there in case something terrible happens. Yeah, you can sneak up through there to the Black Hand base. I think there's who's down there? There used to be like an alchemist or a priest down there. I don't quite remember. So knowing those sorceress reagents are only 1 each, that makes those better reagents a lot harder to get. So I wonder if they just give you more, or is it higher quality things? I'm not sure how that is going to work exactly. We don't need any more dried wood. We have so much dried wood. We should go through the safer way. Because I think up that way runs you by the White Tiger. And we don't want to mess with him. Like, ever. first playthrough as well, it took us so long to figure out how to get to this area that I'm going to right now. Because there's only a few ways to get up there, at least easily. You can climb up, but it's, that's a rough climb. But there are better ways. Like, see, there's that white tiger. We don't want to fight that white tiger. We don't want to fight that elephant either. Although the elephant's easier than the tiger is. I can't remember which one it's gonna be, but there's like a crevice under these rocks here that I'm running by, where the statues are built. And one of them, I think this one, has a pathway leading up. Hopefully they gave up on the chase. Can't remember if it's, is it this one or is it that one? I think it's this one over here. It must have been the first one. Oh, he's sleeping. He's like a little pretzel. Cute. Yeah, I don't see the... well... That could be it. We'll go check it out. I don't remember there being so many tigers, though. But we'll go check this first, and then otherwise we'll just walk over there and see. We should have found a place on our map.
Yeah.
Where the pathway is. Maybe it's further down. I don't think it's this close to that tiger. This would be a nice place to hide a base. If you were trying to hide a base. Although maybe not, because people looking to get the way up, they're going to look behind these. So. Okay, we'll go a little further down. Maybe it's just past this. I see some more water underneath. I do see a little space there, though. I just don't really want to fight those tigers if I don't have to. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything. Okay, it must be this. Yeah, okay, I see it. Shattered Basin. The Shattered Basin. Wolves beyond the border. Yep, and you are going to be immediately greeted by some wolves. There's one up there on that ridge. You saw him pop in. What is that? Is that a pig? That is a pig. Huh. They must have moved the spawns around a bit, because I don't remember there being pigs over here at all. Pig shop fur. Pigs are probably your best source of fur. There are other ways to get it, but the pigs are probably the easiest. These wolves make really good companions, but they are tough to fight. As you can see, they're not taking a terrible amount of damage comparatively. So wolves make pretty good companions, especially if you get a white wolf. Those things are nice. And then the bears. I usually go for bears. Up this pathway here, there's a little lake. And by that lake, there's a bear spawn, or at least there used to be a bear spawn, where it was like one mama bear and like sometimes two or three cubs. And you could just snag those and then run away. It was great. That white wolf there that hangs out, I think it's pretty much always there. It always spawns in that spot. Do not fight that thing until later on in your playthrough, because it will wreck you with a quickness. Here we have some Asgard guys, or Nordheimer guys. These are pretty decent thralls to knock out. Yeah, we got a priest, a Ymir priest, we got a dancer, it looks like. Fighter 1. And I mean, you can see this Fighter 1 is a lot tougher than the Fighter 1s that we've been fighting. So they make much better thralls. And we're gonna kill this priest because a regular priest we don't care about. If it were like a high priest or an arc priest, then maybe we would keep them and hopefully not have them respawn when we go try to collect them later. Horses spawn over here if you're looking for horses. Like I said earlier, I don't care for horses. But you can get a bunch right up in this area. They're easily confused with those deer. I believe the swift horse is the good one. But yeah, this is usually the spot where I like to build. It's nice and green. It's got good color. It's raining right now, so it's not as like vibrant as it usually is. But I love this area. It's got everything around that you need. There's a shortcut to the jungle up here. There's like a cave here, and so you go into the cave, and then it spits you out like over here. So it cuts this corner. And it gets you pretty close to where you need to go. Those stumps give, or they used to give, like a lot of resin, if I remember right. And then you have a bunch of iron right back here, up this path. You should have to watch out for the world boss, though, who is right there, if you see him sleeping. Oh, skull deer. I was talking about you earlier. Come here. Skull deer is good for lots of things. They give good experience, they give good meats. This is like my main source of meat when I'm up here. And its head, I believe, counts, yes, Elk King head, counts as a boss. So you can clear that journey step off with those things. But they give exotic flesh. I see a little bit of exquisite and savory as well, but it's mostly for the exotic. And I think if you skin them, they give you thick hide and fur on top of that. I see there's another one right there. So right here in this area is where we're going to build our base. Up on that ridge, you see that little house there. There's a named thrall up there. There's also a named person that wanders around over on this side. There's a camp up there where a named person spawns. I don't know. Oh, you're a named person. Diana, Master Huntress. So she's an archer named thrall. Not necessarily what you want. Oh, she got some raw pork. Heart of a Nordheimer. I thought it was a heart of a hero. But yeah, this is where we're gonna be. So I'm gonna get her some resources to make her little house. A little starter house. I don't know about the exact positioning of where I'm gonna be. But we'll figure that out later. I don't think we want to get too close to these resources because then they won't respawn back. Let's see, what does this stump give us? Okay, just wood with the axe. I think it gives you resin if you hit it with something else. They're good for something, I just don't remember what. Alright, so we got 1,000 wood. About 900 stone. So we can build our... Oh yeah, there's like a bear that spawns up here on this ledge too. I remember. Things are starting to come back a little bit. More iron right there, so let's not build over there. I don't think there's anything important up here. There's coal right there. By up here, I meant up on this ledge. We'll go take a look. Otherwise, we can build it under one of those pillars. Although that's kind of close to a wolf spawn. We don't want to be greeted by wolves every time we leave our house. So yeah, that's okay. A little close to white wolf, I guess. So we'll probably build the main portion of our base right here in this little valley. Yeah, wolf spawn there. I mean, we could build next to the wolves, like right on top of them so they don't respawn. But having a couple of wolf spawns, if we're going to try to get pups, is going to be important. We don't want to build over here because that's where that named thrall is, the archer. Let's see, there. I don't know. I guess we can build up here on this hill. This will be fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, like right here is fine. Have a little shack. Want some foundation? Actually, just to get into, well, let's get in the habit of doing this. Is that Alt? No. Shift? Yeah, there we go. Raise that up. So the first building that we're going to build is going to be a tower. That's going to be our starter for our main base. Just to make sure that I remember how to do this. Going to be clipped a little bit, but that's fine. Where did I just put that? Okay. And then our stairway, let's just build it right here. I guess that's fine. Build a rail, sure. God damn it, Sully. Brutus. Gotta take away your name again. Getting in the way too much. Actually, go stand on top of this. How about? There you go. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This, let's see, what do we want to do for walls? I wish that you could have windows like you can on, Arc. In Arc. Can't really do windowed walls too well. Fence foundation. I don't even see the walls actually. Where are they? This? Oh, okay. Lots of frame? Okay, this is what you get for windows. Not the greatest. I remember trying to get windows made is just so difficult because you can do like this where I could get a crenellated or like a fence, right? And then we'll do every other, like so, at least for. Actually, we can probably get away with this. We'll try. It'll be a good test anyway. Then we'll do this. And now that we don't really have a view anymore, we will switch to the regular lots of walls. How do I rotate this? Okay, did it. I'll build it too high, just because I like higher ceilings. The one ceiling is just a little cramped for me. And now you can't build on top of anything over here. So this is where the problems start to happen. You can kind of get around it with these. So if I do this, and you need to make sure to match the floor and the ceiling tiles, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. I ran out of wood. Okay, we'll go get some. It's fine. And then I have a hatch as well. We'll build a hatch into the ceiling, and so we can put a roof on it. But it's coming together. And then along the outside of it, where those exposed foundations are, you can put fence foundations, I think they're called. And that adds another layer of protection. So when creatures come to blow your shit up, they have to get through the fence foundation and then the regular foundation. So it's another set of added protection. I don't know if that has changed since I was playing, but that's the way that I used to like really reinforce my house. I wonder how much we need. Let's just grab another 1,000, I guess. At least for now. How much stone did we use? Oh, barely any. I think it's up here. Yep, okay. Nice. Can I hold a torch and a hammer at the same time? Yes, I can. Wedges. Oh. We get these placed. I'm not too worried about the facing. So like this, and then we do a ceiling. Only now we're running out of the ability to build things. It's already in the red. We could build a post. That will help. We'll probably end up having to. I also forgot to leave a spot for my hatch. So let's build that there. Rotate mouse wheel up. Okay, cool. That's how you do that. There. Now we got like a larger window. And where are our wedges? We'll fill in the top here. Let's get Brutus inside. What do we have for door options? Can't build a door, we need twine. Okay, so that'll wait for now. Hatch frame, hatch door, probably need same. I don't know if that has specific facing that you need to do. Special ladders, what do we need for a ladder? Also twine, so we need 3. And then it was 5 for the door, correct? Yes, so we need 8 altogether. Easy enough. Oh, actually we need 3 more because it's gonna take 2 ladders to get to the bottom. Alright. Get this placed here. Good. Good. And then our door. Awesome. Door. Great. Perfect. Decorations. Storage. We could put these upstairs, but why? We don't need to. We'll just put them along this wall next to the door so that we can easily offload things when we need to. We could stack them, but I'm not going to bother with it right now. Not here. Okay. So far, so okay. Lights. Make a standing torch. We need a regular torch and branches, which are easily done. We'll craft 2. Put 1 inside. Say, like over here. We'll put it next to the ladder, actually. That's a better idea. There we go. And then we'll put 1 outside. Not aligned with the ground. There's a way to do that. Toggle auto align. There we go. It's gonna be dumb looking, but it's fine. We kind of stick it under the stairs. We can't. Don't mind that fire just directly under our wooden stairs. It's all by design. There. Cool. Okay, now we'll put a roof on this thing. which is basically going to follow the same rules as the ceilings. We're going to match them up. Ramp, corner stairs, gate doors. I don't see any... There's ramps. Are there no roofs for Flotsam? There's gotta be. Sloped roof corner, okay. So we need plant fiber for the roofs. And the roofs are weird looking, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Every time he jumps down, that's all I hear. Oh, we made a level 2. One more. This gives us Ezra's Glory. Right. All different kinds of things coming out of this. Yeah, that's gonna be more than enough for what we need. Flotsam roofs. Sloped roof. Rotate. Mouse wheel up. Okay, here we go. Okay. I was gonna say. And then, yep, you can. Okay, good. Corner piece, sloped roof corner. Wedge, sloped roof. I think that's what we want. Make sure to place these the right way. All right. This is where I was a little worried, but it looks like we have enough. So we don't need to put a pillar down. It's just that that isn't very well supported. I can't see where that is. Cool. Oh, jeez. This. There we go. We'll just have to. Let me down.
Yep.
That's an issue, isn't it? Let's see. What can we do about this? We'll have to put a wall down. And then there are inverted walls, right? Oh, but trying to get the angle of this is sometimes a bitch. This way? Nope, other one. There we go. Lots of wall cap. What am I looking at here? Oh, I see. Okay. Slip-roof corner. Junction. No. I mean, we could do this and then have the piece come up, but that looks kind of bad, doesn't it? We could do an end piece. Why don't we do that? This, and then we'll do just a wedge sloped roof. There. Probably not the greatest solution, but it is a solution. And then there we go. We got a shitty little house. little round house. Doesn't look great because it's made out of flotsam. And we could put some pillars up, actually, I think. Let's see here. Do these flotsam pillars. I thought you could get them on the corners, but maybe not. Yeah, they're just kind of snapping. I thought you could get them in the corners, but I must be thinking of something else. Maybe there's like a type of fence that goes, the corners go all the way up. But we could do this and this. And then do... Where's our... There it is. Like that. So... The view is a little cramped, but I bet it looks better from the outside with the pillars there. Yeah, not too bad. It looks a little more finished. To make it even better, we should put a roof over top of this opening so that it has a little overhang. But for now, this will work. This will work just fine. And then, like I was saying before, you can take these fence foundations and then put them over top like this, and then you can stack them up as well. Just like that. And then this adds another layer of protection. And kind of matches your walls a little better as well. Like, it's not so easy to tell what your foundations are. We'll put as many of these as we can around, because if something attacks our base, this flotsam isn't going to hold up very well. And if our boxes get destroyed, I will be the sad. So let's try to prevent that as much as we can. Okay, hopefully they don't get around back. And there's a staircase here. I can't remember if you can get that in there or not. Sure. Okay, that's fine. You can get some wall pieces too to make the staircase not see-through, like some end pieces here. But we're not gonna worry about that too much. But yeah, alright. We have a little starter situation. Brutus in here. Let's get a campfire made. At least a little one. What do we need for the larger campfire? We have everything. Perfect. We'll put this over here. This. Or at least I thought we were. Maybe we won't. Contact. Is it that torch, maybe? Okay, never mind. Brutus, you go... there. I don't really want to put it right in the middle. We can do this. This is fine. Okay, we'll get that going. I need to place this bedroll down. Which upstairs might be a good place for that, but let's do it right here. There we go. And then start throwing things in. Does this decompose? No, it doesn't. The still beating heart. Razor arrows, sure. It's not going to matter too much because all this stuff's going to get moved anyway. This up here in case we need it. That can go in there. And then that putrid meat can go into the campfire. That's most likely where all that stuff's going to end up. All right. How are we doing? You got 40. Let's just top him off since we got it. All right. So we got a little starter place set up. We're gonna have him stand guard right here. Who knows? Maybe we'll keep Brutus up here. I mean, that'll be one less trip we have to make. But yeah, this will be our little starter spot until we can get everything made down here in this valley. And by everything, I mean I'm gonna make our big tower first. I'm gonna close it off, and then eventually I'm going to add on to the tower slowly until we have our courtyard area and we have our other two larger buildings. But it's going to start as just a big tower, I think, just so we can get everything kind of situated. Although if we're going to do a little temp house over here anyway, we could just build the whole damn thing. At least the floor plan, so we can get everything in its proper place, all of it, all the boxes in the right spot and everything like that. And then add on and make it pretty as we go on. Put in our greater wheel in the courtyard where I have it planned to be, and then have that going while we're building, because some Nordheimer thralls are gonna be needed up here. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me for today. I went a little bit past time, but not by too much. Should be on tomorrow. Same time. We are having some company stay with us over the weekend, but I don't think that will be a thing until after stream. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you. You as well. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. We got a pretty good start. Tomorrow is moving day. So we start that process, we start building our actual base, our for real base. Hopefully that goes smoothly. But yep, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. See ya.